My name is Stacy Boehm, and I've been an educator for 19 years. The first 18 years were spent in the public school setting, teaching 2nd and 3rd grade. During the last year, I accepted a position at Lake Mary in Paola. It is a part-time residential treatment facility. I will be reviewing the case of the Sacramento City School District versus Rachel H. Rachel Holland tested with an IQ of 44. She attended a variety of special education programs in the district from 1985 to 1989. Her parents wanted to increase the time Rachel spent in a regular classroom, and in the fall of 1989, they requested that Rachel be placed full-time in a regular classroom for the 89-90 school year. The district rejected the request and proposed a placement that would have divided Rachel's time between a special education class for academic subjects and a regular class for non-academic activities, such as art, music, lunch, and recess. The district court found that this plan would have required moving Rachel at least 6 times each day between the 2 classrooms. The Hollands enrolled Rachel in a regular kindergarten class at a private school. Rachel remained at the private school in regular classes, and at the time the district court ruled, Rachel was in the 2nd grade. The Hollands appealed the district's placement decision to a state hearing officer. They maintained that Rachel best learned social and academic skills in a regular classroom and would not benefit from being in a special education class. The district contended Rachel was too severely disabled to benefit from full-time placement in a regular class. The hearing officer concluded that the district had failed to make an adequate effort to educate Rachel in a regular class. The officer found that Rachel had benefited from her regular kindergarten class, that she was motivated to learn and learned by imitation and modeling. Rachel was not disruptive in a regular classroom. The district had overstated the cost of putting Rachel in a regular education classroom, and that the cost would not be so great that it weighed against placing her in a regular classroom. The hearing officer ordered the district to place Rachel in a regular classroom with support services, including a special education consultant and a part-time aide. The district appealed this determination to the district. The parties presented additional evidence at the hearing. The court affirmed the decision of the hearing officer that Rachel should be placed full-time in a regular classroom. The Supreme Court denied the school district's petition on June 13, 1994. In the ruling, the judge stated these 4 factors when making the ruling. The educational benefits available in the regular classroom would benefit the student. The non-academic benefits of interaction between a student with disabilities and those without disabilities would benefit the student. There would not be an impact of the student with disabilities on the teacher and other children in the regular classroom, and the cost of supplementary aids and services required for mainstreaming the student would not be too great. The Ninth Circuit of Appeals upheld the ruling, and the Supreme Court denied the petition by the school district. The final decision. After consideration of the 4 factors, Judge Levi ruled that the general education classroom was the appropriate placement for Rachel. He noted that special education placement would mark Rachel as an outsider. He quoted Rachel's general education teacher in his ruling. She stated that Rachel was a full member of the 2nd grade class she was participating in. The district was ordered to place Rachel in a general education classroom with supports. The impact on the special education procedures. This case established the 4-factor test when deciding placements of special education students in a general education classroom. 1. The educational benefits available in the regular classroom. 2. The non-academic benefits of the interaction between a student with disabilities and those without disabilities. 3. The impact of the student with disabilities on the teacher and other children in the regular classroom. And 4. The cost of supplementary aids and services required for mainstreaming the student. The principles established in Brown v. Board of Education now pertain to children with disabilities as well. There will no longer be segregation in schools.